Hey, Wheatfield. Hey, Wheatfield. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to do another quick hit message. This is just kind of standing on today's message. I feel like this energy is just kind of going. So we're going to jump back in. Hopefully you guys have checked out the message before this and keeping up with the episodes. What up, guys? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you too. We're gonna pull on some Mooncology manifestation oracle cards since we are talking about manifestation, manifesting, harvesting, people being jealous and full of envy. We just gonna continue to jump in here and just pull on this energy and see what it is that you don't really see. We got some Mooncology and Moonology cards mixed in together. We got two different decks of these, but this is the box that I was called to, so I feel like something that you need to know is definitely in here. And we also got out some soul truth because of course it's always less about them and pretty much about you. Like, we like to see what the terrorist is gonna do, but at the end of the day, it's about you. How does this ish edify you and help you be better, right? And you want this help you be better, help you grow healthy, help you strengthen yourself, have patience through your afflictions. Is what we talked about. We talked about having joy in your hopefulness in your joy. Transmuting the energy of your solar plexus chakra. And this says a time to give rather than to take. We see attuned to the new divine. And confidence is the key to your success. And I definitely feel that confidence card, that solar plexus chakra, a new start is coming. We talked about that. A new start, a new cycle coming on in. A time to give rather than to take. Give forgiveness. Don't take their bullshit. But give forgiveness out instead. But seriously, find a way to give. Like, it's harvest season. You're receiving an abundance of blessings, that overflow that we've been talking about, the ability to celebrate and pretty much drown it in cake. Right, these two together, my interpretation is you drowning in cake. You got so much flow that it's like you don't know what to do with it. Find a way to give back. Even if you feel like you can't give a whole lot, it's enough for you to give something. Give of your energy, your time, things that don't even cost money if your material harvest has not, materialized in the physical quite yet. Because see, the way my bank account work, it started in the spiritual. It takes time to get to the physical. So if it's in transit, I can still give other things that matter every bit. You know what I mean? Just as much as if I had money. It would be my time, my patience, my kindness, my blessings, my grace. Again, my forgiveness, Ashe. Find a way to give. Instead of just taking, it's just coming at you, whether it's negativity, whether it's envy, whether it's jealousy, and even other people's blessings, right? Give those things back out. Give it up all onto the Most High God. That's something that we can do all the time. Be charitable with the Most High God, giving unto the Most High God all of your cares, because the Most High God cares for us. So give the Most High God every care, whether it is strife, whether it's affliction, whether it's joy, whether it is happiness, whether it's gratitude, whether it is thankfulness, all of it. God is for us. If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. If God is before us, who can be against us? Who? So it's always something that you can do, expressing love all the time. Again, today I noticed the things that I appreciate about the people in my life. Have you taken the opportunity to tell those people that you appreciate in your life how much you appreciate them? Give them your appreciation. Say, hey, I love you and I appreciate you being in my space. Me knowing you, me being able to call you, me being able to reach out and to just to touch and commune and convene with you. A new start is coming for somebody, for a lot of you. Adjustments are required. Maybe that's an adjustment to make, is being more grateful and thankful for the people that are in your life, Ashe. Yeah. Who am I placing blame on right now? Some of these people are placing blame, and we talked about that even last night in last night's message. It's a person around you in your energy, in your sphere, orbiting you, that is placing the blame on you instead of accepting the repercussions of their own actions. They blaming you. They blaming you. Are you placing blame on others too? Could be, yeah. We all do it a little bit, you know, whether it's our parents or situationships or whatever the case may be. It may be a little bit of blame in there, and that just be something to pay attention to see you. In what area are you lacking in pleasure right now? Again, if you lacking pleasure in an area, are you blaming somebody else because of it? You getting ready to harvest. Give that on to the Most High so you can make room. You can put something else in that space. Does my life have room for more pleasure and more play? Yeah, it probably does. A whole lot more space. We always say, joy and jealousy can't live in the same room. Joy need their own space. Beauty and bitter don't live in the same room. Beauty need her own space. Pain and pleasure don't live in the same. I'm just saying, you might want to have a little bit of pain with your pleasure. I don't look. I ain't got nothing to do with your girl. Just saying. Think about it. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? See, creative, wild, playful, pain, pleasure. I ain't going there with y'all. What would happen if you added more play and more laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of the need to produce anything. You done produced enough right now. You got an overflow of harvest that you're trying to figure out how to bring in the dough. I mean, the bags is so full. They busting out the bottom. You need one of those recyclable bags, the ones that you could just reusable. You need them so you can carry it on in and put it in the house and go back out and fill it up again. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. It's a person around you. Again, this card, this is the second time. It's somebody around you, either you placing a little bit of blame on others too, and that could be, you know, sometimes we get to look in the mirror, look at you, but at the same time, it's somebody around you that's blaming you. You blaming them, they blaming you. Y'all blaming each other. Let it go. They did what they did, he did, she did, whoever, yo. At this day, have some forgiveness, Ashe. Forgive them. But they know now what they do. And if they did know it when they did it, forgive them anyway. Yeah. Blame it. Release the blame, Most High said. Release it. Yes. Take responsibility. Somebody not. Turn this right upside down. Take responsibility on whom you are placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. I definitely feel that resistance and victimhood. It's so many times we tell the story of what happened to us in a way that garners support and it woe was me type shit, quite honestly. And not to say that you do it maliciously. It's not malicious. Oftentimes it's just like, I want somebody to connect with it. I want somebody to understand what I went through. I want somebody to be, give me support too. But it comes a time where you have to release yourself from that story. Release yourself from the situation. Take responsibility for the part that you played in it, even if it means that you stayed a little bit too long with it. Even if it means that you went against your own spirit and your spiritual advice, that perfect counselor that was advising thee. Again, sometimes we got to look in the mirror. We do. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. Adjustments are required. There's no message. It can't get no clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you got to look at yourself and then make a change. They don't belong where you're going, and only love and courage live there. They don't belong where you're going. So whatever happened to make the relationship fall apart, or whatever the case may be, they don't belong where you're going. Release the blame on them and on thee. Make a choice to do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. You are going into a whole different place, and blame has no space. You have no space for blame. You open yourself up for the beauty of life, to the beauty of life, to synchronicities, allowing the intelligence to do what it needs to do. And if it ended up being a lesson, then it's good for you. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Writing yourself a letter. Express some love to you. If your compassion does not include yourself, it's incomplete. That's what we said. Today I noticed the things I appreciate about the people in my life. Do you appreciate you? You in your life? When was the last time that you showed some self-appreciation? If you don't have compassion onto yourself, if it doesn't include you, your compassion is incomplete. Choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. No more self-criticism or try to reduce it. Every time you catch yourself, every time you are criticizing you, catch yourself. Pull yourself back and reset. And it don't matter how many times a day you got to do it. Reset, reset. Forgiveness onto yourself, forgiveness onto others. Compassion onto others, compassion onto yourself. Focus on your strengths. See how you persevered and how you got through it, and how that gave you confidence. Show enough self-assuredness as you stand and as you be, as you breathe in this space today. You can make it. You can keep going. You are stronger. You are better. You are faster. You are more efficient. You are productive. You can get through it. You can do it. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Sometimes we get into messes because we say yes too much. Giving too much of ourselves and not listening to that perfect counselor when it says no. Put up a boundary. That's not for you. Keep it pushing. Keep moving. I got something else for thee. Sometimes we don't listen to that. Sometimes we get nervous and be like, I'm going to just hold on to what I got. Struggle, love, shit. Sometimes that shit happens and we get upset with ourselves because we stayed too long in it. Release the blame. Don't blame them. Don't blame you. You learned the lesson. Only way to get out of it was to go through. You on the other side of it. Now it's time to keep pressing. Let's get it. Say yes to something that you're afraid of. Like yes to letting go of some shit that ain't good for you. Let go of what you cannot control. Let it go. It ain't good for you. The Most High God gonna snatch it away from you anyway. Because if it ain't for you, it ain't for you, and it's gonna take it from you. And sometimes that taking away don't feel the same if you had to just offer it up, I say. Because you offer it up in grace and goodness and gladness. When they snatch away, sometimes they take a piece of your ass with it. I'm just saying, we ain't gonna talk about it. No, we not gonna talk about it. And stay far away from drama and negativity. These people bringing drama and jealousy and envy into your life. Cut it off. Cut it out at the pass. Nope. 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 Kiss my ass. I'm just saying anyway. Ask for help and allow it. Ask for help and allow the help to come in. We saw that. Let's get it back out, beloved. Ask for help. Yeah, we had a call we had to take that was pretty important. Ashe, we're going to wrap it up. It says ask for help and allow it, and we were right here saying ask for help and allow it. Sometimes we might become overwhelmed even when you are harvesting your abundance and you have been working really, really hard and you have a lot going on and everything starts to come in at one time. It can still feel overwhelming, or you're looking and working to finish up working and looking to finish up a bunch of things at the same time. Maybe your deadlines are all coming in at the same time, or you got stuff coming in and stuff going out. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you got a lot going on your plate, like your calendar is full. Ashe, you might need a couple more team members. You might need to just take a break and breathe. You might just need to just make a couple adjustments. Whatever it takes, ask for help and allow it. The Most High God knows what you need, but to express it, expression of love. That is an expression of love. Light on voluntary escape is expressing a need for a provision, a need that the universe is waiting to give on to thee. Call it in. Call it. And write down three things that you are grateful for. What are three things that you are grateful for? Until we receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. Can you receive with an open heart? Are you able to receive with an open heart? If you are able to receive with an open heart, like we said, allow that help to come in with an open heart, not feeling bad because you need help. No. Receive it. Oh goodness, the Lord knew I needed help in this way, and I am so grateful and thankful that help was sent my way. Thank you to the Most High God for providing all of my needs. It is my source for all things. Yes. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from the past experience that is ready to be healed? Releasing blame, releasing shame, allowing for help, and being graciously accepting of it. Love on yourself. Accept compassion and forgiveness onto yourself. I bet it would make a big difference. You got a big harvest coming in, and you need not be ashamed of it. You shouldn't. You may have had relationships fall away from you. No need to blame anybody for it. No. Give yourself compassion as well as them. Give yourself forgiveness as well as them. Everybody can't go with you. They just can't. And the Most High will send help in the most unlikely of ways. Accept it graciously. You have cares. Give them up unto the Most High God. Be charitable with your cares. Give them up. Release them. Donate them. Donate all of your cares unto the Most High God. I got a donation for you. You know how big their donation center is? Just ready to receive everything that you're ready to release. Are you ready to let it go? Maybe shame and blame would be the first ones to go. We'll see. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's a revival season. Reset. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. My soul's truth is, I'm so proud of you. Look at all that you have persevered through. Everything that you have overcome. All of the heartache and trials and tribulations just to become. Yes. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. You will. Today, make a decision. And do it even if you don't feel ready. Even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. There's no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is always now. It's always now. We ain't give a damn what time that clock say it's still now. What excuses are you making right now? Let them go. A new start is coming. Adjustments will be required. But if God be before us, who can be against us? Who? The Most High God hired you. Who gonna fire you? And you gonna be ashamed of your success when the Most High God gave you it? It's a time to give rather than to take. Give all of your cares up onto the Most High God. We got success on your plate. Transmuting this energy in your solar plexus chakra week, because you getting ready to walk through a golden door, and you may feel like it's overwhelming, but you're going to celebrate in the end of it, because I'm telling you, when you getting ready to harvest, beloved, look at that. Superstar might be in the path, we don't know. But if anything, the world is entertaining. Life is. Put yourself out there and be ready to get noticed. Always operate on your best. Is there a talent that you have that you can turn into money? Maybe it is. Help you overcome any setbacks you might have had. Like I said, the way my bank account worked, it started in the spiritual. It take a minute to get to the physical. Just saying. The mail is slow. It's a whole thing with the mail up there, you know. I don't know. But maybe you write a letter to yourself and you will see what kind of delivery man is going to be attached to the other side of my weight. I'm just saying. Mess around. Look. Benefits. I'm just joking. With some seriousness baked in it. Quit playing. I let my energy flow freely and allow it to strengthen me. I have the willpower to reach my goals. I am confident in my body and in my life, and I am empowered to achieve anything I set my mind to. Success is on the horizon for you. To the next now, y'all. Love you. Just like I love me, the Alpha and Omega that called and decreed me, the infinite intelligence that's baked in your G. Yeah, breath of life, animating this God body. Yep, love you just like that. It's done now. Ashe.